Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Walid in another episode. In our episode for tonight, what we're going to talk about is the most common words in English. In our episode for tonight, what we're going to talk about is the most common words in English أو الكلمات الأكثر شيوعا في اللغة الإنجليزية. راح أخلي رابط الأهم 500 sentences and 500 words. أهم 500 كلمة في اللغة الإنجليزية. هذولي يعتبرون البيسس أو الأساس إلك حتى تنطلق انطلاقة سريعة. احنا كل شيء نحوله رياضيات يصير قابل للقياس، وبالتالي عملية سيطرتك على اللغة الإنجليزية تجي من مفهوم بسيط جدا، وهو سيطرتك على أهم الكلمات اللي موجودة في اللغة الإنجليزية الأكثر تداولا. Welcome Adham for watching me, and welcome for everybody who's watching us in this short episode that we have for tonight. I hope you're still awake, taking the advantage of the strength of the internet. Luckily, tonight after 12 a.m. It's 12:15 a.m. Thursday, April 9th, 2020. So I'll be talking about the most common words in English, but I'll shed some light. راح أخلي شلون احنا نقول بالعربي shed some light، يعني راح أخلي سألقي الضوء هيك أعتقد we say in Arabic about some of the common words in English. مرة ثانية، سيطرتك على اللغة الإنجليزية تجي من عملية حسابية رياضية بسيطة اللي هي أكثر الكلمات استعمالا في اللغة الإنجليزية. ودائما ألح عليكم أنه إمكانيتك وطلاقتك باللغة الإنجليزية مو بكثرة المفردات، لكن كمية استعمالهم. إذا عندك 500 مفردة أو 400 مفردة، لأن العوائل الأمريكية يعتمدون على 400 كلمة للتداول. يعني families in a typical society only use the frequency of 400 words in English. Yes, it's 400 words in English, so they are not that quite a lot. So we have a wide spectrum of words in English, especially when it comes to the technical language that we have in English. We have business language, economic language, we have political language. All of that is on the side, but we have some common words in English, and they are very simple. I'll start listing the first 100 words, and then I'll add a link. I'll attach a link to the most and start spearheading your language learning. So the first word is be. Be is divided، يعني مثل ما تعرفون إنه is, are, was, were. فعندك مثلا will you be my friend، ممكن تكون صديقي. number 2 and. تلاحظ الكلمات توزيعها، احنا عندنا content word function words. content word الكلمات اللي تحمل المعنى، function words الكلمات اللي لها وظيفة قواعدية. فالفريكونسي أو التردد اللي يعرفون أساتذة اللغة corpus linguistics اللي هي علم الإحصاء اللغوي، الكلمات الفانكشنال تكون الفريكونسي مالتها عالي، لكن مو مهم. احنا عندنا كلمة and، you and I مثلا. 3 of مثلا today is the first day of November. مثل I saw a bear. A والAN اللي موجودات باللغة الإنجليزية معناهم one. فمثلا تقول a book يعني one book. an apple يعني تفاحة واحدة one apple. عندك in واضحة معروفة للعيان كلها، مثلا she is in her room الجمل اللي موجودة. to إلى let's go to the park. let's go to the park. لاحظ هنا فقط to باللغة العربية يصير بيها نقل سلبي، احنا نسميه negative transfer، انه مرات نقول اني وصلت الى بغداد، فاللي يترجمها يقول I arrived to Baghdad، المفروض تقول in Baghdad مو to Baghdad، لان to بالعربي الى، وبالتالي الى باللغة الانجليزية ما تعني الوصول. it's a preposition for direction. It's not a preposition of location. Okay, so you have to bear that in mind. لازم تخلي هذا ببالك. You have to bear, B-E-A-R. You have to bear that in mind. عندك have, to, it, I, that, for, you, he, with. تشوفون كل الكلمات بسيطة جدا اللي متداولة باللغة الإنجليزية على هذا الأساس. for وصلت نقطة 13. كلمة 13 you أنت, he هو, with or with. I want to go with you. I want to go with you. I want to go with you.
I want to go with you.
Okay. I watch movies on my iPad. So on وبيها تفرعات لكن frequency مالتهم كلش عالية. Do, say, this, they, at, but, we, his, from, that, not, can't, want, by, she. تلاحظوا الليستة كليتها بسيطة الكلمات لكن الوصفة السحرية or the magic recipe is in their use, in the amount of time you use them to speak. خلينا نيجي نتحدث. طبعا أريدكم تطلعون على هذه 100 وراح أخلي رابط للبقية. البقية كلش مهمات، يعني مهمات نسبة عالية جدا. اللي أريد من عندكم للأسف ما راح أقدر أجاوب على أسئلة أني بالبث. Once I finish the live broadcasting, I'll just make it quick and dirty. Once I finish the live broadcasting, I will definitely address each one of your concerns and each one of your questions. So I'm very glad that I can have this big pool of questions that I can pick and choose from in order to address them in the chronological order of your viewing of the live broadcast that we have in here. So the recommendation that I have for you is you have to always constantly circulate this list of vocabulary as much as possible, and you can find any kind of venue of practice for that purpose. Now, I would just go to the extreme and saying and justify the means when it comes to language practice. Any kind of extreme measure that you can enforce yourself in that will help you adjust yourself to the second language and the way you practice language. That is going to help you so much improve your language skills, and that will add up to your confidence. That is going to add up to your self-dependence on language. That is going to add up to how good a speaker, an eloquent speaker of English you may be once you push yourself to the edge of becoming so good speaker. Push yourself in any kind of situation that demands challenge, an intellectual kind of ability. That is going to help you so much. So always challenge yourself when it comes to language, and you will definitely be better. I'm just shedding some light on the most important words, the most important 100 words in English. But I'll add a link to the most common 500 words in English. And the more you go, the more difficult they might be, because you might come across some of the academic words that we use them in the field of academia. So bear that in mind. That is very important for you as well. I'll leave you here because it's getting too late for me and for you. You just need to have some rest. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it is going to be useful. And if you do not understand what I was talking about, that is going to be a two-edged sword where you could listen, practice listening to me. That is going to sharpen your listening skills. So in both ways, it's a win-win kind of game. It's a win-win game. So everybody is winning, nobody is losing. This game, it's not a competition as much as it is a venue for you to listen to me and also learn something from the info that I am posting in here. Now, always try to use different sets of sources for your learning. Do not rely on one source for learning. Try to always use multiple sources like reading, listening, speaking, and also I've talked about feynman technique when it comes to learning something new. You can always use that technique to learn language. So I leave you here. Thank you so much for your watching me. It's the English Late Show. So that's a nickname for our podcast after 12, just to issue the internet bad connectivity. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful dream, every one of you, and see you tomorrow, inshallah. ربي يحفظكم. مدرب الوليد خالد.